Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Blend. I'm Jeff, and welcome to another Nuke's Top 5 reaction. This one is from the December 1st. It is actually the 23rd of December as I'm watching it. I'm like way behind. I think there's 4 videos on his channel that I have not watched yet. This one is entitled 5 Scary Ghost Videos That Will Creep You Out. Like I said, it was released on December 1st. I will also leave a link in the description for Nuke's Top 5. Fantastic channel. Does a really great job curating these ghost videos together to bring you a great top 5 every week. And he's one of the best. And everybody else on YouTube tries to copy him. And sometimes they try to rip him off. And it just doesn't work out because he is the best. So definitely check him out. He's also on Twitter. So definitely check out Nuke's Top 5. Links in the description below. This one is 28 minutes, so it's a little longer. At the end of the video, since it's a little bit longer, I will try to get through breaking them down as quickly as possible so the video doesn't go as long as some of the other ones have gone. But I know sometimes it's harder because I like to go back and forth with stuff. But yeah, so we're going to watch the video. After it's over, we're going to go back through each clip and discuss what I think is either legit or not legit or probably fake. So, you know, just like Nuke says, you decide. We're going to do that. And also, as usual, if you guys want to leave a comment below, I appreciate it. Even the people who are skeptical about these videos, I do love hearing from you guys. No matter what, I love to hear your opinions on what you guys think about each one of these clips as well, too. So definitely let me know down below. But we're going to go ahead and get into this one right now. I'm looking forward to this one. I've heard good things. 5 scary ghost videos that will creep you out. And we're going to turn the volume about halfway down. That way it doesn't blast me out. Sometimes, like, I'm much quieter than the actual video we watch, so I'm trying to find, like, a sweet spot. So here we go. Let's start it here. 5 scary ghost videos that will creep you out. Let's see if we get creeped out.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Stowaway. YouTuber Chad Morin and his team from the YouTube channel Ghost Hunt Weekend host monthly group tours of haunted places and upload them to YouTube. On this paranormal investigation of the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, they are accompanied by Jacob from the travel channel The Carpetbagger. Now, the Titanic Museum is built like a replica, half-scale, of the original Titanic ship.
Wow.
Employees believe the giant museum to be haunted by many of the spirits of the 1,496 people who tragically lost their lives on board the Titanic in 1912. Because, you see, the museum houses around 400 real items found either in the wreckage of the Titanic or actually found on the victims' bodies.
This is Mr. Isidore Strauss's ring. It's a wedding ring that was recovered from the dead body.
When the group reaches the outer area that is meant to represent the outside deck of the Titanic, both Chad from Ghost Hunt Weekends and Jacob from the Carpetbagger capture something very strange on camera at the exact same time.
Ooh.
I'll even go backwards. When I get to 1, can you make that one go off? 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Yeah, this one here. Hey, what's that screaming?
Is that screaming?
Yeah, did you hear that?
Screaming.
Dude, we just heard screaming. I'll even go backwards. When I get to 1, can you make that one go off? 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Yeah, this one here. Hey, what's that screaming?
Is that screaming?
Yeah, did you hear that?
Screaming.
Dude, we just heard screaming.
Besides getting a direct response on the REM pod sitting on the deck of the museum, they hear an unexplained scream coming from somewhere in the area. Now, the scream is certainly creepy, but it doesn't even compare to what happens when they are exploring the second-class area of the replica ship. And no one in the group even notices.
Just knock on the gate or knock on a wall, let us know you're in there, and we'll grab the keys.
What was that?
There's like banging here and then that went off at the same time.
Did you see something?
No, I heard it. I don't know where that came from. I couldn't tell if it was here. Yeah.
Let us know you're in there. Can you bang harder? We'll get the keys. We can't hear you if you're in there.
Did you see it?
Yes.
When Chad pans over to the left to film the group, a dark figure seems to be walking all the way in the back. Unlike the group who all seem to be looking towards the replica Titanic gate, whoever or whatever this is doesn't seem to pay attention to anyone and almost looks like it's wearing a dress. But what do you think this could be? Could it be the ghost of one of the victims who didn't survive the Titanic and now roams the museum halls attached to one of their beloved items? Let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to check out both Chad's YouTube channel, Ghost Hunt Weekends, and Jacob's YouTube channel, The Carpetbagger. Opening a window, opening a doorway. This strange Japanese video popped up on the internet and quickly went viral with over 1 million views. Unfortunately, no one seems to know the source of the video, including me. I did my usual research, but no one seems to have a clue as to where the creepy video came from. As with most Japanese videos, the couple's identities appear to be blurred in the original video. Having said all that, the clip is still downright chilling. The couple sees the odd blurry shape of someone or something that seems to be peering into their kitchen window. But when the guy quickly slides the window open, there's no one there. He turns back to his girlfriend and catches a truly disturbing figure standing right behind her, dark and shadowy with what almost looks like rotting skin. Then as he pans back only a moment later, the figure has just disappeared. So did the couple unwittingly let a wandering spirit into their home? Unfortunately, without a source, we'll never know. But let me know what you think down in the comments.
Yeah, the face.
If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Paranormal activity. TikTok user Harry McClary says that after he and his wife spent an evening playing around with the Ouija board in their house, things have never quite been the same.
Nope, I'm guaranteed.
They began to hear strange sounds around their house on an almost daily basis, and things in the house begin to move on their own. Harry starts grabbing his camera and recording whenever anything strange goes down.
Hello? Oh my God!
Harry and his wife hear a door in the basement repeatedly opening and slamming shut, alarming their dog, who's barking at the threat violently off camera. When Harry says, "Hello?" the sound stops, and after a brief moment of silence, something we can't see seems to charge up the stairs towards him. Now, a lot of TikTok viewers were very concerned about the well-being of Harry's panicked dog, but don't worry, the dog is fine. They were all just a bit shaken up by the experience. And as for Harry, he caught a bit of flack from some of his TikTok followers. They said he should have gone down into the basement to investigate the strange sounds instead of running. Well, only a week later, and he gets his chance. The family once again starts hearing something in the basement. Harry goes to check, and it did not go well.
went down there.
Again, the family hears the sound of a door in the basement repeatedly opening and slamming shut. But this time Harry gathers his courage and immediately charges downstairs to investigate.
Yeah, I did.
As he slowly reaches for the door, it flings open on its own, sending Harry running in terror once again. Now, up until this point, Harry hasn't really caught any footage of what might be haunting their home. But that changes one night when strange things start to go down in his living room. The door to a display cabinet opens on its own and Harry hears something run past him. The light in the hallway is swinging back and forth wildly. When Harry checks the light, it bursts. But there's something here you might not have noticed on your first view. Something absolutely terrifying. Watch again. In the darkness, a pair of glowing eyes seem to be staring at Harry from his laundry room. When he turns, another set of glowing eyes is staring at him from the bedroom. In the corner, he sees what appears to be a headless, dark figure that grows in size and even seems to form arms. Harry runs. That's the last video uploaded to Harry McClary's TikTok account as of this recording. Now, of course, as with all TikTok paranormal videos, Harry receives his share of doubters, but he simply shrugs it off. Harry claims he's 40 years old and just knows very little about TikTok or video editing. So is it all real, and is Harry McClary really haunted? Or is it all just an elaborate but very well done TikTok ARG? You decide. Follower. Popular Korean ghost hunt live streamer Michael from the YouTube channel DAIIXL explores an abandoned multi-floor apartment building that is allegedly haunted. Soon after he enters the building, it becomes obvious that whatever lurks in the shadows does not want him there.
누구세요?
What a mess there.
누구세요? 누구세요? 아! 누구세요? 와. 와.
Oh, look at the floor.
분명히 움직였는데 사람이 땡길 만한 그것이 아닌데 여러분들 봤죠? 이것이 봤죠 여러분들? 이거 사람이 땡길 수가 없는데.
A small red box slides across the floor and opens on its own before falling over. When Michael checks it, he finds no explanation for how it could have moved. He continues to explore and reaches what appears to be a small, cluttered bedroom.
아니야 잠깐만. 와씨.
Chair again.
뭔 소리야? 띵띵 소리 뭔 소리야? 아, 씨발. 야, 이거 만만치 않네, 여기. 어디 있는 거야? 이거 여러분들 잡기는 아닙니다. 이거 잡기는 이거 진짜 큰일 나겠는데 오늘. 이거 큰일 나겠. 여러분 종소리가 계속 나요 지금.
A red stool suddenly slides behind one of the beds on its own. Michael rushes over and grabs the stool, but again can't find any explanation for the strange activity. He puts the stool back where he found it and is about to leave when behind his back the same stool falls over. Even creepier, a heavy cupboard then falls over on its side and blocks his path. Michael hears a strange unexplained bell coming from somewhere inside the room. And then another large cupboard falls. This time, Michael just makes a run for it. After he calms down, Michael continues exploring, heading up one floor in the apartment building. And then things get even more terrifying. Did you see it? Michael hears bizarre footsteps right behind him, and when he turns, the bathroom slippers he had captured on camera only seconds earlier are now right behind him. Almost as if someone or something was wearing them and walking in his direction. Michael is shocked and very carefully just backs away. A little wary and very freaked out, Michael now walks a little more carefully through the creepy old apartment building. He hears some sounds and turns a corner and is confronted by something absolutely horrifying. Again, did you see it? When Michael looks around the corner, a dark mass that looks like a head with black hair disappears into a doorway. When Michael runs to see what it was, there's nothing there. Now, in this next part, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what Michael is doing. He sets up his camera to point towards a doorway as he throws some sort of grain or powder around a room. If you do know what he has in those Ziploc bags, please let me know down in the comments. But either way, whatever it is he's doing seems to work, because things take a terrifying turn.
아까 좀 갖고 오세요. 제가 이것까지 버리기 싫습니다. 갖고 오세요. 갖고 오세요. 갖고 오세요. When you get 갖고 오세요. 7개. 그만 살아 놀래키시고 갖고 오세요. 7개. 16개 갖고 오세요. 갖고 오세요. 뭐야? 누구세요? 누구십니까?
A horrible face with long dark hair can be seen looking straight at the camera. Michael is completely unaware of the chilling event and only gets up after he hears a noise. When he pans the camera around the hallway, there's nothing there. So just what was this? Some of Michael's viewers believe it to be the head of a mannequin, and others believe it's far too lifelike to be a mannequin and think he actually caught some terrifying apparition on camera. But what do you think? Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out this full video over on Michael's YouTube channel, DAIIXL, from below. Dennis from the popular Russian YouTube paranormal channel, Dark Ghost Paranormal, travels to a small cottage in the Russian countryside that has been abandoned for over 20 years. It is said that the home was built on top of an old cemetery, and that anyone who has ever dared to enter the house has experienced traumatizing paranormal activity. Dennis doesn't know if any of the rumors are true, but is determined to find out for himself. He investigates the cottage over several overnight visits. Dennis sets up a camera in the old home's living room and a GoPro in the bedroom next to it. He also places a device that measures changes in the surrounding electromagnetic field in the room. He settles down in the kitchen and keeps an eye on the camera's live feed from his laptop. That's when his device suddenly detects a change in the room.
Друзья, запищала ветер магнитный. Тихо.
Dennis hurries into the abandoned home's bedroom to check on the electromagnetic field device. He then hears a sound which makes him spin around to see what's behind him. He just misses witnessing something absolutely terrifying with his own eyes. A dark shadow figure moving from right to left, right behind him. But his GoPro camera captures every creepy detail. Throughout the night, his cameras capture furniture moving on its own. In one of his investigations, Dennis captures something truly bizarre.
Так, мне нужно сейчас закрыть ТГФ.
Fucking accordion.
Мне... Сейчас, друзья, мне надо отойти. Это просто пипец.
A creepy accordion in the corner of the room seems to just start playing on its own. Dennis just gets out of there. He waits outside for an hour, gathering his courage before he goes back in. But Dennis has another odd experience with the accordion, and this one is even more disturbing.
Чего? Ну мне просто, реально, мне по всему телу мурашки пошли. Теперь не знаю, как туда зайти. Но заходить надо.
Now, very alert YouTube viewers notice something that makes this particular activity with the accordion even stranger. Did you see it? Right before the accordion starts playing on its own, a dark figure seems to walk towards the accordion and disappear, almost as if it approached the accordion to have a play. Dennis decides to do a modified spirit box session that he calls an EGF session in the abandoned home's kitchen area. What happens next shocks him to his core.
Почему мне нужно уйти?
Мешаешь.
У меня к вам вопрос. Под этим домом есть захоронение?
Да. Это мы.
Что вас держит в нашем мире?
Осквернили.
Oh, man.
Кто и чем вас осквернил? Кто вас осквернил?
Дом.
Дом.
Oh, house.
Вы имеете в виду, на этом месте нельзя было строить этот дом?
Да.
Пипец, я просто не могу. Пипец, я никогда не был так жутко.
Soon after this, Dennis decides to just get out of there. He says that he has never been this creeped out at a location before.
Wow.
So did he possibly capture the ghosts of
That's
the
saying a
people
lot.
allegedly buried underneath the abandoned home? Is that why no one will live there? Let me know what you think. You can check out the Dark Ghost Paranormal full 3-part investigation at the abandoned house over on Dennis's YouTube channel, Dark Ghost Paranormal. Thanks for watching. For channel updates and other weird stuff, follow me on Instagram there, and on Twitter right there. I'll see you next week.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're on the first one. It's Titanic. They're screaming.
Whoa. Yeah, this one here. Hey, what's that screaming? Yeah.
There is another guy heard it, same time on his camera. And we will cut to whatever the hell this is behind these people. All right. There we go.
This doesn't seem to pay attention to anyone and almost looks like it's wearing a dress.
I'll mute Nuke again. We'll go back and he'll play it again. Very weird. I like that the screen was caught on both cameras. Love that. This is creepy as shit. Nobody even acknowledges this person at all. Of course, if it was a member of their crew, they probably wouldn't. Although, if you're trying to pay attention to one specific spot, somebody in your crew like is behind you, and then they move around, you're probably going to look around like, well, what's Gary doing? You know, kind of thing. Pretty decent capture. This one here. So the first thing they get is this like shadowy figure, like right outside their window, and they open the window right away. And by the way, before I played this again to go over it with you guys, I literally rewind and fast forward a bunch of times looking for a cut where they had somebody standing out there. They went to open the door and they cut the video to the next. Couldn't find any. I couldn't. So there's no cut there. Got that. But then they go to the person behind the wife or whatever. Now it starts to change form, but it looks like the face like distorts. He'll show it again, but it looks like it distorts as it goes toward. There it goes. That looks like it distorts. It's very, very, very good clip. Very good clip. Very good clip. I mean, it's like I said, it just looks like it distorts. But that's a good clip. There could be a cut. There could be somebody doing this, absolutely. But I didn't see any. I looked. Let's get into this one. And I have a few things to say about this. Whether this is true or not, I will say this right now. Never do this. Never do that. Never, ever do that at all. Don't screw with the Ouija board. Don't ever do it. It's not smart. It's not. Number one, if it's a game to you, that's fine. If it really works, you're going to open yourself up to something and you're going to invite something in. Especially if you're already doing it, you're already inviting it in. Don't do it. I've seen things, been around people, heard other stories from people, but do not fuck with the Ouija board. Let's get that out of the way right now. Just don't do that. I'm going to have to turn volume on again for this one because this is it's an auditory clip. Okay. Here's a noise in his basement. It doesn't go down. Says a lot. Dog's going apeshit.
Hello? Oh my god!
Harry and...
Okay. People say that they're pointing out on the TikTok that he's not going down there. Put yourself in a situation you can't, to be honest with you. Even though you heard somebody run up the stairs, there's nobody there. It's still a possibility in the beginning that's an intruder. You don't know what's happening. So the fact that he didn't go down there, I'm okay with that because it's possibly somebody there. It could be an actual person trying to get in your house. So it's smart. The second time he actually goes down there and he's got the balls to actually go down there. So again, this time he goes down. He's hearing the noise again. The banging's still going. And then whatever. Golf ball goes off. So he's like, screw it, runs down, turns the light on. This is TikTok, of course. This all could be manipulated, I understand. But we'll get that in a second as well. The fact that he ran is awesome because some people would not. Some people will just stand there frozen because it's a fight or flight. You get that instinct, fight or flight. Yes, he heard that something not there running upstairs at him the night before, but still, this time, it could be somebody down there. So you always want to be careful. I understand why he didn't go down the first time. But the fact he went down the second time, he's got balls. Nice job. He's trying to protect his family. I get it. Next part. I can turn it off for this. The volume, I mean. The cabinet suite's open. So he's already like, you can tell he's probably by himself. He hasn't called to his wife. She didn't come in there. I'm guessing she's gone. He goes on a hall, like sees that light lamp, like that star lamp, swinging. Goes down there, and the thing, like the bulb bursts as he grabs the light. Crazy. Swinging pretty violently, too. It is. He grabs it. I'm going to put the volume on for this. I forgot about this part. He does. As he grabs it, it bursts. You can hear it. Psh, like it, you hear it. You see it flicker as it bursts, yeah. Then he fumbles around on his phone, or not his phone. I guess he's got a night vision camera. Let's go back here a second. There are the eyes. He'll slow down a second. I'm just trying to see it as it happens. Okay, so Nukes lightens it up, but he sees what we don't. Okay, here's the first one. There's the eyes in the laundry room. They look like they're floating in midair. There's nobody attached. That's weird. Then he flings in more eyes, but then watch this shape. It just starts to just form upwards. Again, shape forming upwards. Just a really decent clip. Really decent clip. And the TikTok thing, the fake thing, I know that's possible. But this either has to be his friend if they're faking it, or that's it. Because this cannot be achieved with digital effects that are available to the public. Hollywood cannot even match the graininess of this footage with the graininess of whatever they put in there. They can't do it. It still looks off. But yeah, if it's faked, good job. You did a really good job. But why? I still want to know why people fake these things. The guy's not making money off it. Like, it's just TikTok. It's not like his YouTube is monetized. I mean, so yeah. Very, 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 very creepy clip. The eyes that look like there's nobody attached to them. And then the eyes in the bedroom, and then the shape behind it, whatever it is. I have theories, but I'm not going to talk about that now. So that was a pretty good one. That's pretty good. This dude, got some balls. This I have a lot of thoughts on, this clip. Let me say real quick, as he's going into the place, it's just, there's crap everywhere. All over. I mean, it's hard to navigate the rooms. So somebody's in there screwing with him, or if he's got a buddy helping him out to make this up. By the way, he's live streaming, I believe. You're going to hear somebody back messing around. You can't. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear somebody back there just screwing around. Let's get into the first thing. That's the thing that opens up the box. There it goes. Opens up on its own. Yeah, it could be a string, but he goes over there. That's the thing. He's investigating each little thing that moves because he's trying to figure out if there's anything attached to it, somebody behind it, whatever. It's a good job. He gets in the corners. He checks everything. That's why it's going to be difficult for somebody to get in there and either screw them, number one, or one of his friends helping him out. It's just really hard to do. It's going to be hard to do. It's so close together in these little apartments he's going through. And there's so much crap on the floor. Somebody runs away or tries to get out of there quickly. You're going to hear them. You're going to hear them. Then he gets the chair. It moves. He goes and checks the chair, makes sure there's nothing attached to it. That's awesome. I like that he does that. Now, people will say there's something attached to the bottom leg of that chair. Yeah. Somebody could be under the bed. That is true. That's a possibility. But still, all the other instances that are in the corner and stuff, with something getting pushed over, he films the corners. So he checks that, nothing there. He goes into this room and literally turns around, and there's the chair again messing around with him. And then this happens. That thing just slowly tilts over. He even goes in there, looks down, looks around. Then he looks back out to the right. There he goes. Behind it, there's nobody there. Nobody there? Okay. So he goes up to the next floor, and as he walks past these set of shoes, they're like facing the shower. Well, at least one of them is. Well, facing the other direction, too. And let me play the noise so if we can see if we can hear like what it sounds like. It's like those shoes sliding. As he goes in. There's a possibility it's happening right under him. He doesn't even know it. He's hearing it. He thinks it's that sliding, too. You can tell he thinks it's that. Something's moving. It's actually just scuffing, yeah. It's those fucking shoes. Now, when you see this, and then they're in that pattern, that's rough. And you see that, I'm like, I'm going, I'm done for the time, I'm done. Very interesting. And he goes again into another room, and he sees the shoes again. There they are. Oh, no, that's the same one. He sees them in another room, though. There they are. Oh, no, it's the same place, but they've moved closer now. They're closer. Okay. All right. This here, the head, come out the door, then it goes back right back. It almost looks like the same head that we're going to see shortly here. But it's, like I said, it's somebody screwing with him or somebody in there messing with him. Either you're going to hear them through all this shit that's on the ground. You're going to step on something or trip over something, trying to get out quickly. It's a very weird, very, very weird shape. Nobody's in the room. He goes in the room. There's nobody there. Now the creme de la creme, if you want to call it that. He starts putting out this stuff, this powder. He starts throwing this stuff, like whatever it is. I don't know what it is. He says, bring it back or something like that. Let's bring it back. And I believe bring it is what he says. He's egging this on. And he throws something, I don't know what it is, some kind of powder. And then something happens in the camera. This is... There's the eye that looks glassy. It looks like it has like the when you look at an eye, you can tell it's it's covered in liquid, like bodily fluids. Now I'm calling 50-50 on this one. I don't know, but like I said, if somebody's in there screwing with him and they're taking a mannequin head, putting it in front of the camera to get out of there without making noise while he's just sitting there in that crouched position. I don't know. It's just super weird. NUKE'S does light it up a little bit. He hears something back there and he doesn't see it. And you see... Then NUKE'S lights it up. I don't know. 50-50 on that. I really am 50-50 on that. I don't know. Super weird. Super weird. Let's get into this guy. This dude has some issues and shit. First, he's got the little his meter spikes in his room. He goes in there to check it out. And he gets something cool. What's behind him? There we go. The shadow figure. Very subtle. Very clean shadow figure. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, it's just really, really good capture. I think NUKE'S lightens it up a little bit. Really good capture. There it is again. Great capture. Then we get into some creepy shit. Now, first of all, I'll say this. All right, here we go. Sound on. Before we get into this one. When I was growing up, my mom had an accordion in the closet. We used to get it out and mess with it. And it is, even as when you got older, it's really kind of, you got to really give it some pressure to get it going. Secondly, how the fuck would you pull this off? Like I said, it takes some pressure. You can even tell who whatever's doing it is. You gotta give it some pressure. And to fake something like that, I don't know. You know how you would even start that. He goes back in there and shuts the door. And then I love how whatever is there, it's like, nah. We're going to swing the door open at you, bro. It's fine. And they swing the door, like, right at him. I'd expect somebody to walk around the corner, like, and, you know, that somebody would live there. Nope. He kicks the damn door shut instead of actually checking around the corner. Which he should have checked around the corner. He should have. But we get some more weird stuff happening. The accordion happens again. Because he goes outside and he has to, like, collect his thoughts. Now, the rumor is that this house was built on top of a burial ground, so the graves are, like, desecrated. He uses a device, what he calls an EGM. I think it's kind of like a spirit box. But anyway, here's the accordion again doing something on its side now.
Sure.
That's super weird. And when he goes in the kitchen, he has that session with a spear box. Okay. It tells him to leave, I think. Yeah, go away. It says go away. He says, why do I need to leave? Hinder. You're hindering something. He says, is there a burial site under this house? Accordion's still playing. Still going. And then he gets answers. Yes, there's a burial ground under the site. He asks it, like, why are you still here? What's keeping you on this plane? And it says defiled. Like, the graves were defiled. Who defiled you and how? And it says house. So whoever built the damn house did it. But yeah, then the lights go out on him, and that's where it's like panic mode for me. I'd be messed up. And he's yeah. I mean, good job on him. He says, just can't, and he leaves. He says he's never been so scared, and it's a great channel. He's had some really, really messed up experiences, so he gets out of there, and I get it. That was a good one. That was a really good one. A lot of great captures. Dark Ghost Paranormal. I'm subscribed to him. Definitely go check him out. Really, really good channel. Also go check Nuke on Instagram and Twitter as well. So you can check out his links to that in his description when you go check out this video that I'm watching. Very, very interesting stuff this week. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Which one do you think is the one that might be the most genuine? Which one might be the most fake? I want you to let me know down in the comments below. Always love hearing from you guys, whether you're a skeptic or not. I always love hearing from you. So thank you guys for watching this episode of the Nukes Top 5 Reaction here on the Geek Blend. I do appreciate it. Leave a like on the video. It does help us out. Subscribe if you're new and you want to see some more. And hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on everything we do here on the channel, including the Nukes Top 5 Reactions that come on Wednesdays. I usually get them on every Wednesdays. Occasionally I will miss one. I do apologize for that. So you will be getting them on Wednesdays. So check that out. There is a playlist for the Nukes Top 5 if you want to go back and watch more of them as well. Links in the description below for Patreon, all the ways you can support the channel, like becoming a member, Subscribestar, PayPal, all that stuff. Also our social media links, our Discord, which continues to grow as well. There's a paranormal channel over there. You guys want to check that out. And all the ways you guys can get in touch with me as well, right down there. I want to say thank you to all of our current channel supporters. All you guys are awesome. Everything you guys do for the channel is fantastic. And I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Your names will be scrolling at the end in the video, like normal at the outro. So thanks again, guys, for all your support for the channel. And if you want to support the channel, memberships, Patreon, Subscribestar, PayPal, I'd appreciate it very, very much. That will do it for this Nukes Top 5 reaction. I'm Jeff. This is the Geek Blend. And remember, if you geek about it, we speak about it. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. And I want to say a special thank you to all of my current channel supporters. You guys mean a lot to me, and I wanted to say thank you. And if you want to become a channel supporter, you can find all the links in the description below. Thank you very much. Hope you all have a great day. See you in the next video.